Hey, so I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience working with Ryan. So Ryan and I have been doing one-on-one nutrition coaching for about the last 3 months. And I'd say before we started working together, I had a really strong foundation in fitness, but I felt like, there's just so much information out there on Instagram, on TikTok, in your newsfeed about what you should and shouldn't be eating that I felt like I really just needed to ground down back in the basics. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to work with him. And then the other reason was, I felt like I was training well, but I wasn't necessarily seeing the body composition results that I wanted. And I felt that if I made a few really thoughtful tweaks, that would help me get there. So that's why I started working with him. In terms of where I am now, I feel like I've really achieved those goals and more. So I'd say number one, I saw the body composition changes that I wanted to see. And I was actually quite surprised that it only took a few tweaks and some just really thoughtful habits to do that. It was really much less of like a overhaul than I anticipated. And what I like about Ryan's approach is that it's really grounded in nutritional science. And it's not too complicated, right? Like I think you could make nutrition really complicated, but it was very simple things that I could do every week. And I like that he holds you accountable over that period and can kind of help you adjust. The other thing that I really enjoyed about working with Ryan is that my work is the type of thing that I'm traveling from time to time, and that can kind of throw wrenches in my routine. And so he gave me some really good ways to think about that and to some practices I can take with me on the go. Biggest breakthrough for me was just like simplifying, just really grounding down in foundations in a way that was really easy to understand, was really helpful for me. And I think the other big thing was, I think in my life, I had not fully realized how much I had sort of thought about carbs as a bad thing, and carbs are really a good thing, especially when you're active. So, really thinking having a more healthy relationship with nutrients and nutrition was another big breakthrough for me. In terms of who I think this coaching would be great for, I think the benefit of Ryan's approach is it is really tailored for you. And so I think that he does a really great job of understanding what you're trying to accomplish and then building a program around that. So I really think it could be great for anyone. Um, I think for me, I was looking for someone to kind of help support me through some of these changes I wanted to make. And I'm someone who needs someone to hold them accountable for that first few months. And so that was really helpful for me. And then, now I feel like I could take that forward. So if that resonates with you, like definitely this programming is for you. But again, I would say, whether you're just starting to make nutrition changes and make that a focus in your life, or if this is something that's been important to you and you just really want to ground back and recenter, just be a bit more thoughtful, I think this is also a great program for you.